Baby, I couldn't even get out my clothes right. Baby, I couldn't even get unsettled. Okay? But I couldn't even get my jacket off right. All I was about to do, I was about to go take me another shower. Because I feel like taking another hot shower. I was gonna go take me another hot shower. I was gonna make me some soup. I was gonna get me my bag of gummy bears I bought at the grocery store today. And I was gonna watch some TV until I fell asleep. Okay. And I just made a video talking about Keke Palmer requesting sole legal and physical custody of her son that she has with that man. I was talking about British Williams, how she needs to sit down somewhere and be still. Be lucky she got those 4 years instead of those 75. I thought it was more than 75. And I was talking about Kevin Hunter. And then I just had my finger. I'm telling y'all, I'll be over here minding my business. But my thumb somehow just happened to hit Instagram. And the first thing that popped up, girl, was Keke Palmer files restraining order against Darius Jackson, claims he abused her multiple times over the course of their 2-year relationship. Now, again, we just finished talking about Keke in another video, but the only thing that had been reported was that she just wanted, you know, physical sole custody of the son. And I just kind of was like, well, I don't know, because girl, no tea, no shade. He acted a fool when she was at the Usher concert, and it looked like they were back cool. I didn't really think that they had broke up because we know how people do it. Relate. We know how y'all do. No tea, no shade. Um, and so I just figured that girl, maybe at this point they were breaking up, and she didn't want to have to pay him child support. I don't know. Hello. Um, and now, girl, this is U.S. Weekly, okay? Let me bring up the article. Let's bring up the article, y'all. Come on. Come on. There we go. I'm sorry. This is according to is it U.S. Weekly or Us Weekly? I think it's Us Weekly. See, so it says Keke Palmer is seeking a restraining order against Darius Jackson and requesting sole custody of their 8-month-old son, Leotis. Palmer, 30, accused Jackson, 29, of abusing her multiple times over the course of their 2-year relationship in court documents filed on Thursday, November the 9th, and reviewed by Us Weekly. Palmer claimed that she has security footage from a November the 5th incident in which Jackson trespassed into my home without my knowledge or consent and threatened her before lunging for my neck, striking me, throwing me over the couch, and stealing my phone. She went on to allege that there have been many instances of physical violence with Jackson that include destroying my personal property, including diaries and prescription eyeglasses, throwing my belongings into the street. It's always some who ain't got no money, who ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. I always want to come to somebody's house, breaking up their stuff. I told y'all this is what y'all get for dating the bus drivers. This is what y'all, when y'all date the bus drivers and these people come to y'all house breaking up y'all stuff because they ain't really got nothing good. This is part of the problem. I'm not blaming Keke for this man putting his hands on her. Okay? Just be very clear. It's not what I'm saying and that's not what I'm doing. Girl, we can ride out at midnight, okay? Throwing my keys to prevent me from driving away, hitting me in front of our son, spewing profanities about me to our son, threatening to to unalive himself with a GUN if I left him, harassment and other physical and emotional abuse. I'm sorry, on my throat. I want to say something and I don't want to come across as insensitive. I really, really don't. And I wanted to say this in my last video, but I said I'm going to leave it alone because, you know, I was this close to almost calling him crazy in my last video. When I was reading those tweets that he sent out, I was like, girl, that's what I be talking about. But I don't want to come across, I see people online always talking about how the black man can't, express his feelings, and the black man, can't um can't ever really show emotions. So I was like, I'm gonna leave it alone. But now we back on this. And now we see that he's the type that will threaten to unalive himself if you say I'm going to break up with you. Honey, we would have had to just play the game. I just would have had to find out and see. Was you really gonna do it? I know it's easier said than done. But see, and quiet as it's kept though, men like this, you got to be real careful, honey. You got to be like, okay, I'm not gonna break up with you, because you'll fool around and say I'll break up with you, and then girl, everybody sitting in the house, girl, ain't got no pulse. Okay. In her declaration, Palmer said that her relationship with Jackson finally ended for good in early October, primarily due to physical and emotional abuse inflicted on her by him. Palmer's filing comes after months of speculation about her and Jackson's relationship status following his comments about Palmer's attire at an Usher concert. In the photos from the Sin City outing, Palmer was wearing a black bodysuit with a sheer black polka dot cover up. So we already know what he said and what he did. Because this is a mess. This goes to show, girl, you would never really know folks' business. Here's another example of us really not knowing folks' business. I mean, it's none of our business, but we never know really. Really never know what's going on in folks' homes. I never would have thought that Keke was over there, girl, being violated by this man. But it does not surprise me. Look at who we talking about. When you start, and I want the people out there who, men and women, who are defending this man, in the name of protecting his family. He over there putting his hands on his child's mother. Shame on all of y'all. Shame on all of y'all. Girl, y'all always, anytime somebody calls out some mess, anytime somebody calls out these ain't shit niggas, the first thing y'all want to start pulling is, oh, you just mad because you ain't got no man. Oh, you have a problem with straight black men. Oh, you have a problem with men. No, we have a problem with ain't shit niggas. It's a difference. It's a big ass difference. And we've been clocking this nigga from the get-go. Now it's all starting to make sense. Baby, 1 + 1 does equal 2 in this situation. When we talk about the tweets that he sent out, when we've talked about how he put his child's mother in harm's way to be ripped apart by the entire world because you were that insecure to the point where you couldn't even just deal with the fact that this woman wanted to wear what she wanted to wear for a few hours. You got on the internet and shamed her and opened up the door for other people to come in and shame her. But all y'all want to run around here and talk about is how y'all want to be the protectors and the leaders. You ain't protecting nobody from shit. If anything, she needed protection from his ass this whole goddamn time. And all y'all was running, not y'all, but y'all. Girl, people running around here defending this man in the name of the black family. He just trying to, he got all these morals. You got all these morals and standards, but you over there going upside your child's mother's head. These niggas be fake and frauds and violent. And they show us who we are from the get-go. And then when we start clocking them, it's always a handful of people out there. Or more than a handful. He just want to have his will. He just don't want to be disrespected. Y'all always disrespecting the black man. He just want his child's mother to be covered up. And then here come the women. Right there. Beside these men. Taking up for an ain't shit nigga. Who we done found out that girl been over there putting his hands on this woman. Breaking her stuff that she worked hard to buy. Because we know that nigga ain't got no goddamn job. Don't ever forget, he's her employee. She employs him. Or at least employed. Anyways, Keke, girl, I hope you're doing all right. I know you got a daddy or some uncles. Hello? I don't know if she got a daddy or I don't know. I don't know nothing about Keke Palmer like that. But yeah, Keke, I hope you're all right. All I'm gonna say is this. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna say that right now. It's not the time. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'll say it probably in a week. All right, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.